Hi everyone, and today's session is about multiplication of rational numbers. Multiplications of rational numbers. So, what is multiplication of two rational numbers? Multiplications of two rational numbers is equal to product of their numerators by product of their denominators. Product of their numerators by product of their denominators. For suppose, consider two rational numbers 2 by 3 and 5 by 7. 2 by 3 and 5 by 7. So come on, multiply these two rational numbers. Multiply these two rational numbers. I mean 2 by 3 into 5 by 7. 2 by 3 into 5 by 7. So that is, what are the numerators here? 2 and 5. Product of their numerators 2 into 5 by product of their denominators, that is 3 into 7. 2 5s are 10, 3 7s are 21. So what is the result? 10 by 21. So let us discuss about properties of rational numbers over multiplication. Operation of multiplication of rational numbers. We have properties, that is closure property, commutative property, associative property, existence of multiplicative identity, existence of multiplicative inverse. Also here we will discuss about distributive property. Another property also we will discuss here, that is distributive property. Okay, now let us discuss now properties of rational numbers, properties of multiplication of rational number, properties of multiplication of rational numbers, properties of multiplication of rational numbers. So first property is, as we know, that is closure property. Closure property. What is closure property? The multiplication of any two rational numbers is also a rational number. Multiplication of two rational numbers. Suppose consider two rational numbers 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. 3 by 4 is one rational number, 5 by 6 is another rational number. Come on, let us multiply these two rational numbers. 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. So multiplication of rational numbers is equal to product of their numerators. Product of their numerators, that is 3 into 5 by product of their denominators 4 into 6. So 3 5s are 15 and 4 6s are 24. See, 15 by 24, which is a rational number, which is also a rational number. 3 by 4 is rational number, 5 by 6 is rational number, and the result is also a rational number. So rational numbers are satisfying closure property under multiplication. Rational numbers are satisfying closure property under multiplication because product of two rational numbers is also a rational number. That's why rational numbers are satisfying closure property under multiplication. Okay, now let us discuss about commutative property. Commutative property. What do you mean by commutative property? If we change the order of the numbers also result will be the same. Let us consider two rational numbers. For example, minus 7 by 12 and 5 by 8. Consider two rational numbers, minus 7 by 12 and 5 by 8. First of all, let me multiply minus 7 by 12 and 5 by 8. Now, let me change their order. First, let me take rational number 5 by 8 first. Then I will take minus 7 by 12. Just I change the order. Right? So, that is minus 7 into 5. Minus 7 is 35. Product of the denominator 12 into 8. 12 8 is 96. Equal to 5 into minus 7. 5 7 is 35. That is minus 35 by 8 into 12. 12 8 is 96. Look at here. Here both LHS and RHS are equal. They both are equal. Here also we got minus 35 by 96. There also we got minus 35 by 96. So from this what we can conclude? We can conclude that rational numbers are satisfying commutative property under multiplication. Rational numbers are satisfying commutative property under multiplication. In the case of subtraction, rational numbers are not satisfying commutative property under subtraction. It is satisfying under addition and multiplication. Okay. Now third property is associative property. Let me take third property, which is our associative property. In associative property, we will take three rational numbers, right? As we will take three rational numbers, we will take three rational numbers. Let us consider three rational numbers: 2 by 3, minus 5 by 6, and 7 by 12. Let me take three rational numbers. First, what I will do? First, I will multiply second rational number and third rational number. Yes, 2 by 3 into bracket open minus 5 by 6 into 7 by 12 is equal to. Now, in the right hand side, first I will multiply these two rational numbers. That is 2 by 3 into minus 5 by 6 into third rational number is 7 by 12. Okay. Now first of all we have to solve whatever is there in the bracket. So 2 by 3 into multiplications of rational numbers as product of numerators 5 minus 5 into 7, that is minus 35 by 6 into 12, 6 12 is 72. Yes, is equal to. Coming to here, multiplications of rational numbers, 2 into minus 5 minus 10, 3 into 6 18 into our third rational number is 7 by 12. Now let me multiply. Again multiplications of fractions, 2 into minus 35, that is minus 70, 3 into 72, 72 3 is 6, 3 7 is 21. So that is minus 70 by 216 equal to, again here also minus 10 into 7, minus 70 by 18 into 12. Let me multiply 18 into 12, 12 8 is 96, 12 1 is 12, 12 plus 9, 21. So that is equal to how much? 216. Come on, observe here. Both LHS and RHS both are equal. That is minus 70 by 216. Here also minus 70 by 216. LHS equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS. From this, what we can conclude? I mean, rational numbers are satisfying associative property under multiplication. Rational numbers are satisfying associative property under multiplication. It is satisfying closure property, commutative property, associative property. All three properties are satisfying. Okay. Now let us discuss about existence of multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Existence of multiplicative identity. The multiplicative identity for rational number is 1. What is the multiplicative identity? Multiplicative identity for rational numbers is 1. What is the multiplicative identity? The multiplicative identity for rational number is 1. I mean, when we multiply any rational number into 1 or 1 with any rational number, you will get the same rational number. Suppose let me multiply 5 by 7 into 1 or 1 into 5 by 7. If you multiply any rational number into 1 or 1 with any rational number, so 5 by 7 into 1, which is 5 by 7, 1 into 5 by 7, which is also 5 by 7. Then we say that 1 is called multiplicative identity for rational numbers, which is very important bit. So 0 is called additive identity for rational numbers. 0 is additive identity for rational numbers. What about 1? 1 is called multiplicative identity for rational numbers. Means when we multiply any rational number into 1 or 1 with any rational number, the rational number remains same. Then we say that 1 is called multiplicative identity for rational number. Multiplicative identity for rational numbers. Okay, which is very important point. Now, existence of multiplicative inverse. Existence of multiplicative inverse. Existence of multiplicative inverse. What do you mean by multiplicative inverse? What do you mean by multiplicative inverse? The reciprocal of a rational number. What is that? The reciprocal of a rational number is called multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. The reciprocal of a rational number. Suppose consider one rational number 3 by 5. Consider one rational number 3 by 5. What is this? The reciprocal of a rational number. What is the reciprocal of 3 by 5? Reciprocal of 3 by 5 is what? 5 by 3. Reciprocal of 3 by 5 is what? 5 by 3. So the reciprocal of a rational number is called multiplicative inverse. I mean, what is the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 5? Multiplicative inverse of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3. See, if I multiply these two rational numbers, whose product must be 1? Let me multiply 3 by 5 into 5 by 3. 5 table 5 1 ja 5 1 ja, 3 table 3 1 ja 3 1 ja. 1 into 1 1, 1 into 1 1. 1 by 1 how much? 1 only. So multiplicative inverse is nothing but the product of two rational numbers, I mean whose product is 1, then we say that two rational numbers are multiplicative inverse of each other. When the product of whose product, you take two rational numbers whose product is 1. If you multiply the two rational number, if you get result is 1, then we say that the two rational numbers are multiplicative inverse of each other. See, so the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3. If suppose, what is the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 7? Multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 7 is 7 by minus 5. 7 by minus 5. If you multiply the two rational numbers, minus 5 by 7 into 7 by minus 5, 5 gets cancelled, 7 gets cancelled. So what is the result? Result is 1. They are multiplicative inverse of each other. And one more important point is rational number 0 does not have its multiplicative inverse, which is an important point. Rational number 0, it does not have any multiplicative inverse. Okay, which is our note. What is our note? This is our note. Multiplicative inverse of 0. Rational number 0 does not have its multiplicative inverse. 0 have no multiplicative inverse. And in this we will discuss one more important property, that is distributive property. Which property? Till now, so far we have discussed only closure property, commutative property, associative property, existence of identity and inverse. And here we will discuss one more important property, that is distributive property. Distributive property. Okay, the multiplication of rational number is distributive over addition and subtraction. What is that? The multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over addition What is that? The multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over addition and subtraction. Let me explain. Let us consider three rational numbers. For suppose 3 by 4 minus 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. So listen carefully. What is distributive property? Let us consider three rational numbers, 3 by 4 minus 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. You have to consider three rational numbers. In associative property also we consider three rational numbers only. In distributive property also we have to consider three rational numbers only. But the difference between associative property and distributive property, in associative property we will use only one operation. Okay, there we will use only one operation, either complete addition or multiplication or subtraction. But in distributive property we will use two operations. The name itself, the multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over addition and subtraction. See, let me write once. 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 5 by 6. In the case of associative property, in both the cases we have used only one operation. Here into means here also we use into one. But in distributive property we are using two operations, students. You see here into, here it is plus. We are using two operations. There we need to write in associative property, we need to write this is associative property. Both are same operation, either multiplication or addition or subtraction. But in distributive property, we will use two operations. Okay, so this is called as distributing over addition. Distributing over addition. Listen carefully. Here what we will do, 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 5 by 6. Here what will happen? We have to multiply 3 by 4 which is equal to, what we have to do? Here what we have to do is equal to, listen carefully, first we have to multiply 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5. 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus, again we have to multiply 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. Okay, this is called distributivity of multiplication over addition. Multiplication over addition. Okay, let me solve. So 3 by 4 into, what is the LCM of 5 and 6? LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. Now 5 table, 5 6 are 30 into 6 into 6. In 6 table, 6 5 are 30 into 5 into 5. So minus 4 into 6, minus 24 plus 5 into 5, 25. Right? Now coming to right hand side, multiplications of rational numbers, 3 into minus 4, minus 12, 4 into 5, 4 5 are 20, plus 3 into 5, 3 5 are 50, by 4 into 6, 4 6 are 24. Okay? Now 3 by 4 into minus 24 plus 25. Minus 24 plus 25, that is 1 by 30 is equal to. Now what is the LCM of 20 and 24? LCM of 20 and 24. 4 5 are 20, 4 6 are 24, 4 5 are 20, 26 are 120 is the LCM. What is the LCM? LCM is 120. In 20 table, 26 are into 6 into 6. In 24 table, 24 5s are 120 into 5 into 5. Now minus 12 into 6, 12 6 are 72. Plus 15 into 5, 15 5 are 75. Right? So, now multiplications of rational numbers, 3 1 are 3 by 4 30 are 120 is equal to 75 minus 72, which is equal to 3 by 120. You observe now, both are equal. Both LHS and RHS both are equal. Okay, then we say that rational numbers are distributive over addition. Yes, rational numbers are distributive over addition. So also rational numbers, the multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over subtraction also. So here we discussed rational numbers are, the multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over addition. Multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over addition. Now let me explain one more example, that is multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over subtraction. So for that what I will do, let me take now multiplication of rational numbers over subtraction I will do. Multiplication of rational number over subtraction. Let me consider 3 rational numbers. Let us consider 3 rational numbers. The 3 rational numbers are, again you take 3 by 4, minus 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. Multiplication of rational numbers over subtraction. So 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 minus 5 by 6. See, this is multiplication. Distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. Here into, here subtraction. Distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5. 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 minus 3 by 4 into 5 by 6 minus 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. So 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 minus 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. Okay, here 3 by 4 into LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. 5 table, 5 6 are 30 into 6 into 6. 6 table, 6 5 are 30 into 5 into 5. Minus 4 into 6 minus 24 minus 5 into 5 minus 25 is equal to 3 into minus 4 minus 12, 4 into 5 20 minus 3 into 5 15 by 4 into 6 24. So here 3 by 4 into minus 24 minus 25 which is equal to minus 49 by 30 equal to, what is the LCM of 20 and 24? Just now we have did, which is 120. Now 20 table, 20 into 6, 24 table, 24 into 5. So minus 12 into 6 minus 72 minus 15 into 5 minus 75. So 3 into 49, 49 3s are 27, 4 3s are 12 to 147 which is minus 147 by 4 into 30, 4 30s are 120 equal to minus 72 minus 75 which is minus 147 by 120. You can observe here also they both are equal. Then we can say that multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over subtraction also. Over subtraction. Both the multiplication of rational numbers is distributive over multiplication and subtraction. This property is very very important. When we are doing calculations, we have to use this property, distributive property over addition as well as over subtraction. Okay, so I hope you understood today's session. In the next session, we will discuss about division of rational numbers. Okay, thank you.